Rhys, I think there'll be a frustration that we've not come out with 3 points there, but I suppose it's also a lot better than our last visit.
I know, I think the overriding feeling is a bit of disappointment. We know that kind of 3 points were there for us today. Given how well the boys performed, I thought we battled really well. I thought the intensity, I think we scored a couple of good goals possibly in the early part of the game. I think for us there's an opportunity that if he lifts his head maybe squares Ben Wilson, he's in 1-on-1, and Ben has a really good header in the first half that arguably could have been out of sight, but we knew coming here to Capello it's a very difficult place to come. You look at the conditions in terms of the pitch and how the kind of game was played, and I thought we were credit to the club. I thought we performed really well, like you said, it's probably a wee sense of frustration in there, given the fact that we've come away with a point and we're a bit frustrated. Probably tells you enough about the game.
We were speaking to Alex Bannon, who I thought made a really, really good debut. Didn't look like it was his first game with us, and we did that other part of the game. You know, we, especially the second goal was really, really well worked. But that other part of the game, the kind of fight, the aggression that we had to make sure we put in, we did do that, and it was really pleasing to see.
Aye, and like you said, that's Alex's probably first 90 for a wee while, and what better way to come out to Capello and get thrown into the deep end. But I thought he performed really well. Him and Sam attacked everything, was composed at times when he needed to be as well, and there was loads of good individual performances as well as a good kind of team performance. Of course there's a wee bit of frustration, but given the kind of circumstances and our away form and stuff, sometimes accepting the point and building on that momentum is going to be crucial going forward.
It does mean that although it's not 3 league wins in the bounce, it's still 3 unbeaten. Like you say, it's another point picked up on the road, a place that not many teams are going to come here and come away with a victory. But I suppose that goal that we conceded so soon after getting that 2-1 lead must be doing your head in.
Yeah, listen, it's a little cliche saying you're most vulnerable when you just score, and for the 5 minutes kind of after you score, that's when you've really got to switch on and use your concentration, and we lacked a wee bit of that. We started getting a little bit panicky and slashed at the clearance, which leads to I think it's the throw in that leads up to the corner, and that's where you're looking for calm heads, just to be a bit more composed and kind of ride out that 5-10 minutes, because like I said, I thought we deserved to go in the lead for the two goals, and if Morton had kind of carved us open with chance after chance, then it's one of these ones where we're sitting there going, well, we've been fortunate to come away with a point. But I think on the basis of today's performance and the chances and stuff as well, we're probably meriting 3, but like I said, I'm not going to complain too much with a point.
Maybe just didn't have that ability to make one more chance once it had gone to 2-2. I can't remember us having a big moment missed after that point that you're looking back on and going, that was the chance to get it back to 3-2 and win it.
Aye, no, listen, both teams obviously towards the end are trying to play a bit of cat and mouse, or trying to protect the point, but at the same time you're also wanting to go and try and get that winner. I think 5-10 minutes to go, you've seen for both teams it becomes a little bit basketball-y, and you hear obviously Dougie and myself inside the pitch looking for a wee bit more control. Great from a neutral standpoint, I suppose, but we're obviously, we've done so well, and like I said, sometimes come away to Capello scoring 2 goals away from home, it's maybe not a bad point.
Ben and Rico Diak both getting a goal. Rico's first Airdrie goal was a nice wee deft header in the bottom corner.
Aye, and like you said, it's one that he's had to probably be patient. He's been cup tied and stuff as well, so he's probably had a wee bit of stop start since he came in, and obviously had the neurovirus there last week, so halted his progression a wee bit, but he's done really well. He's trained hard, he gets his head down and works hard, so deserved, like you said, like a wee bit more in terms of now starting to get into that rhythm, and Aaron Reid as well coming on, and you can see now we've got the kind of ability to make 4 or 5 substitutions every game, which is obviously going to be vital coming in this season.
Brilliant, we'll speak to you during the week. Rhys, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Alex, I think we'll be disappointed that we've not come away with the 3 points there. I suppose the big moment is conceding that second equaliser so quickly.
Yeah, it wasn't a nice feeling, especially because it was my man. However, it happens in football. I think you could see the start of both halves, first half, second half, we were really dominant, and we had plenty of chances that we could have put the game to bed, but it's a hard place to come. I do feel like it's 2 points dropped, but we might look back at this and think this is a really important point. I think that's kind of what the gaffer was talking about. It's you could say it's 2 points dropped.
I think it's night and day from the last time we were here, and I think you've said it yourself, it can be a very difficult place to come to, but I thought we were impressive the way we kind of did that maybe uglier side of the game and competed through that and kind of stood up to it, and then the 2 goals we scored are really well worked.
I think with the Airdrie, obviously I'm still new at the club, but they've always been a footballing team like over the last few years, and the one thing that I always struggled to play against Airdrie was they were a very good footballing side, but they also had that dirty side, and I think what the gaffer was saying in changing room before the game is they maybe didn't have that this season as much, and that's a massive thing in football, especially at these grounds. You need to play nice football, of course, but you need to make sure that you can deserve the right to play football, and I think at a ground like this it's what they want. They want it to be a battle, and it's just if you stand up to it or not. I think today we actually did, and obviously 2 goals weren't nice to concede, and I think another day we would have came away with 3 points, but yeah, that was the pleasing part. We did stand up to the aggression part of it.
How did you feel making your debut? I thought it looked like you and Sam had played together quite a while, considering that it was your first game as a partnership.
Yeah, Big Sam, he's been brilliant. He talks right through the game, and he's a great footballer, and he's a good guy. So no, it was quite easy over training with him for the last 2 weeks, and watching them play last week. I think I can kind of gauge off what their strengths are and what I need to do. And I think Sam's a great player, so he's quite easy to play next to. But also I know the league. I've played in it for 2 years, and I especially know this place and how hard it can be at times. But no, it was good to finally actually make my debut, and what a place to make it.
Alex, thank you very much. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.